Hey, what's happening, everybody? It's Damron. We're making our way through the Crash Bandicoot N Sane Trilogy. We're within Crash Bandicoot 2, kind of getting near the end of this. We're on the 23rd mission, Night Fight, and we're going to start off by getting the Platinum Relic. We're obviously going to get all the boxes and everything to help you get 100%. You can see that the Platinum time is 1 minute, 4.49 seconds, which is pretty quick. This is, a challenging mission just because it's so dark and you really just got to really hustle. But nonetheless, let's go ahead and watch a Platinum Relic run, and then we'll break it down. Alright, so you can see we clocked in there at 1 minute, 1.68 seconds. Again, that's going to give us about 3 seconds of leeway, and I even missed a 1 second box. So it's not that it's challenging because the level itself is very easy, but there's just not a lot of room to kind of make up ground. There's no areas where you can kind of perform those special moves to really get a jump start ahead. You really just kind of had to traverse this section and take your time and really get through the enemies without slowing down. So you can see right there, like, I just slowed down for just a second because I bounced off the rat and I had to actually wait just a second to jump over that gap. Those are the times that you can really make up, right? I should have just kind of slid into that rat. So things like these enemies, you just want to kind of slide into them and just keep moving. That's really all there is to this mission in the sense of the Platinum Relic. It's one of my slower breakdowns, really, because there's not a whole lot to say. You just have to make sure that you're grabbing those extra second boxes, right? The one that's on top of the nitro box up there, that's very important. That's a 3 second box. You really need to hit that one, but you really need to be sure you're just hitting these boxes. So don't do what I just did right there. That is a perfect example of what not to do. I didn't even slide into it. I just jumped over it. I said, no, I don't want that second, right? So don't do that, but I'll show you, it's fine. I just keep it trashy for you guys, show you that I'm just a casual gamer. You guys can do this too. You simply just need to take your time, get a little bit of practice with this mission, and know where all the robots are and know where all the boxes are, right? And they're really all in your path. And like I said in a few videos, in past, Crash Bandicoot 2 is remarkably easier for our Platinum Relics than Crash Bandicoot 1 was. So if you're following along in my guide and you're this far into it, trust me, you're going to be able to get all this done. We're going to do this together and you're going to get 100% in this game. So go ahead and progress on. So that's going to get a 1 minute, 1.68 second Platinum Relic time, which is not too bad, right? Again, a lot of room for improvement there. You can easily improve that time if you get your boxes and kind of maximize not kind of hesitating from the enemies. But nonetheless, that's it for that. We've got another Platinum Relic off the board. So now we're going to go into this mission for our clear gems. There are 2 clear gems. There's a normal one for getting all of our boxes, and there's also going to be a death route gem. So there's 46 boxes in this particular mission, and I'm going to show you where both gems are. You probably noticed when we went into this mission, I actually already collected these and I didn't get it recorded. So I'm going to show you where the death route gem is, but it actually won't be on my screen. But nonetheless, it's like all death routes, right? We need to make it there without dying. If you die anyway, anywhere on the way to that death route, it won't be available for you. Luckily, this death route is pretty early in this mission, so it's right here. You're going to take this path to the left, and we're just going to kind of make our way up this death route. It's a pretty easy death route in the sense of, quote, death routes in this game. It's not too challenging, as this mission just isn't. For one of the last missions in the game, this is one of the easiest missions in the game. But right here, where you jump over that gap, in between these two is where your Death Route gem is going to spawn. And then once you grab that, just jump in the hole. You don't need to continue on because we want to get all of our boxes. So as long as you collected it right there, okay, you're going to still have it. You'll die, you'll go back to the checkpoint, and you should be right here with 5 boxes, right? So now we're moving on. The nitro box here, I always like to hit that third box. I'm not too sure if the nitro box explosion is enough to kill both boxes. It might be, but just for caution's sake, go ahead and hit that top box above the nitro box to make sure that we're grabbing all the boxes in this mission, all 46. So we're moving on. Again, there's no kind of secret paths you have to worry about, nothing off the beaten path. The bonus mission is going to be right in front of you, so go ahead and drop down here, and again, make sure you get your little light here and make your way, and just kind of take your time, get all these boxes. You know, you can take your time here. I don't know why I didn't grab the second kind of light firefly there. I went right past it and it didn't give it to me, so I guess the rest of this bonus area is going to be a little dark. Right here, just do your crouch, you know, slide, but then you're going to want to stay crouched in order to get through those nitro boxes without them actually exploding and hurting you. So when you finish this bonus area, you should be at about 20 of 29 in the bonus area, because the rest of those, again, are nitro boxes. So coming out of that bonus area, as long as you haven't hit, you know, accidentally hit a nitro box, you should have been at 28 of 46. Now the only area that could trip you up is right after that bonus level. When you get here, before you go forward, turn around and take the left path back, and this is actually the path of the Death Route, and we're gonna walk back. You don't even have to go too far. There's 2 boxes right here that we need to grab to get you to 31 of 46. After you grab those 2, now you can continue on, and we're gonna go and progress forward. Not a whole lot more left in this mission. Everything's just kind of right in the path. Just make sure you're taking out the rats, taking out the bad enemies, and we're gonna progress to the end, where we're gonna be hitting our nitro box. So it's right here to the left of the final door. You're gonna hit that nitro box, blow up all those nitros, which should give you 46 of 46. And as always, the gem will spawn right here. Again, I already collected it, so as long as you have all 46 boxes, that'll be your second gem in the level. You'll get the Death Route gem and the 46 of 46 boxes gem, and that'll be both gems and the Platinum Relic for Night Fight in Crash Bandicoot 2. So we're moving along. We don't have many more missions to go, so I hope you guys are enjoying this as always, and hopefully I'll see you in the next mission, Pack Attack.